Hello friends, hello Oksana. It's really nice meeting you again. So today I'm welcoming Oksana. We already had a lovely conversation earlier, but it was in Russian. So I decided to organize one more session in English so that my non-Russian followers can listen to a very interesting topic. And I guess it would be very useful for you. And our conversation is dedicated to relationships in Indian families, and we will talk about India as well. And first of all, I would like to ask you to introduce yourself. Where are you from? What do you do? So that our listeners know you a little bit better.
Okay, sure. Yes, actually, we are from Russia, and right now, and I'm an English teacher. My husband, he's a surgeon. He's sick, and yeah, we have been together for 7 years. And what else? Like, yeah, I think that's the main thing. We live in Moscow, and yeah, we love Russia.
I would like to ask you the most popular question, probably you heard it a million of times. How did you meet your husband? Please share with us your beautiful love story. Did you ever think that you will be married to a foreigner?
Okay, actually, it wasn't my purpose. It wasn't done on purpose, like many girls do. Actually, it was, I guess, by chance, at random. Maybe it was destiny, like how people believe it should be. Of course, actually, we met like 7 years ago, unpredictably. I thought that I didn't have at that time friends, Indian friends, Chinese friends, and I met first a Chinese girl, and we became friends. And then I met like other girls from India, and Jitpal, he came to pick us up, and they told me about him, and I saw his page in VK, and he didn't know Russian really well at that time. He wasn't, we can say, not even frequent. He knew some words but didn't use them, and that's why like he picked us up. And the girls, I understood from his page that he's a nice doctor, he's sick, he's a good friend, and he respects women because he had a poster on VK about women, that they respect them, that they're like gods for them, like, I mean, wives and women, and like he picked us up, dropped me to the bus stop near my house because I didn't let him drop me till the entrance. And yes, sir. And after that, we were communicating online for one day. He said he had some exams. I said it's not a problem for me. And later on, like after one day, he said, no, it doesn't matter, my exams. It's okay, let's meet. And we met, and since that time, we never were separated. Like, we have been together since the first meeting. Kind of, I don't know, date, not date, but here.
Can you please tell me which qualities of your future husband at that moment impressed you the most? How fast did you realize that he is really the one with whom you would like to spend your life?
Very interesting, because I guess it depends on people, how mature you are, how mindful you are. Like, because I mean, as for me, we had some funny questions. It's like about psychological questions. I found them for fun online, like 36 questions, like about whatever. It's like to get to know each other better, you know. It's kind of, you know, if you had a dream dinner party, who would you invite, like from the past, from the future, or like your best memory or achievement from your childhood, or like your biggest failure, like kind of stuff. And we were answering, and actually after that, after maybe 1 week, I understood that about his life. Who is he? What is he doing? Where is he going? And why? And like what for, his purposes, and actually, I don't know, I just felt something, whenever you feel your person, you feel that, wow, something interesting will happen in your life and it will never go. And I think it depends, can people save it, yeah, and accumulate and make it bigger, or they can just damage and fall apart. And that's kind of choice. But yeah, I guess after 1 week and like after 1 month, like he said, or after 3 weeks, he said that he loved me and he fell in love with his first time in his life. And yes, it was the kind of, biggest feeling, something bigger than you are. You can't, control it. It's not about, passion. Yeah, it's about like something that you feel that with this person, no matter who is here, like which nationality is here, you can, you feel safe. You feel that this man can face anything, and it's like for women, what is important, like that to be loved. And Indians, they know. I don't know about many Indians. I know just about Punjabis from the films, and that if they have good parenting, upbringing, they were in love in their life, they could care about their loved ones, and they don't think that it's something prohibited or something insulting for them. It's like it comes naturally, and that's why like being loved, being protected, and it's pretty, enough. He has so many qualities, but of course, kind and so on and so forth. But in general, being loved and live in love and grow in love, it's the main thing here, and being protected. That's.
And did you know something about Sikhism and Sikhs before you met your husband? Were you interested in Indian culture? Because it's totally different thing.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, actually, no, I didn't watch any Indian films. Maybe no, I wasn't into it. I wasn't into Indian religion, actually, or neither culture and Sikh religion. It wasn't for me, Sikhism. But I during 1 week, actually, I'm so fast. I'm very quick at making decisions, and I took that Granth Sahib in English, and I read it. And after reading, I understood that it's more like lifestyle, and they're quite peaceful, or they are like some simple things, don't kill, protect kids, protect women, work, and it's more like lifestyle. I understand it. I understand the spiritual way when you have it in everyday life, not just I'm spiritual whenever I go to Gurdwara, for example, And I didn't know, I didn't intend, but it was, it comes naturally. For me, it was like, okay, Indian is good, but I wasn't into it. I have never thought that it could be like an Indian. Okay, Indian is okay, well, it means it should be so. It's my fate.
Yeah, that's true. Because for many girls, they were really deeply in love with Indian culture, so it was natural for them that they met an Indian partner. Yeah, for you it was a different story, but
it was just, come across a man. That's how it happened. But, it doesn't matter in general. But Sikhs are good. Sikhs are good. I have been watching them a lot in Punjab and here. They have this, we can say, they have this respect. They have self-respect, self-efficiency. Like, self-esteem is always good, They're like bolder. These guys, they're not aggressive. They won't go and fight against anyone, but they are bold inside them, that anything happens, they can stand strong here. They can hold the line and be fine. that's really in them, that they're calm, peaceful, and at the same time they're courageous and yeah, people you can rely on. Yeah, very loyal, and it's really good. Very kind, but big man.
Yeah,
It's
and
it's
I think
nice.
the most important thing that they really respect everyone. So anyone can visit Gurudwara. It doesn't matter which nationality, religion you are. Everyone is welcome. I think
Yeah.
it's really
And you
important.
can live there, you can help there, and it's really, it warms your heart. Yeah, that it's like something very simple. It's not about being religious. It's like being yourself, and be kind of interreligion at the same time. It comes naturally, like it's the second nature to them. Yeah. That's not just they're doing something special to every day, but they live like that, and that's cool.
Yeah, that's true. That's their lifestyle, you can say. And how did your family reacted on the fact that their daughter fell in love with a foreigner, and especially from India? And what was the reaction?
Or actually, my parents and his parents at the same time, they're pretty, we can say, wise people. Whenever you have your own kids and you brought them up, and you understand that they are adults, and it means they have their own choice. And it's not about arranged marriages. It's about deciding yourself. And because we have the same reaction of both parents, they just looked at us, and they understood before that if we found a person, it means it is the only one. Because we are and we were adults at that time. We were something 24, I think so, not like 18 or 17, not 15. And it was our adulthood. And yes, and they said, like, our parents here and there, they said that, okay, it's just one more child in our family, no matter like who you are, but you are our child. You are now into our family, and you are with us, and it's pretty okay. I think it's more about people, not about religion or traditions or countries, nationalities. It's about like respecting your kid, respecting his choice or her choice, and being being fine. If you really love your kid, you will be okay with the choice of your kid. And
Yeah, I completely agree with you. Yeah, but in Indian society, it's not always the case. Many parents actually they're not happy with the choices of their sons. They don't want a foreigner daughter-in-law. So
yeah.
you were lucky from that point of view, of course.
I'm
And
just lucky. Yeah, you're right. You're right. There are many, but we have some international families here, with our, Indian and Russian wife and an Indian husband. In each family, we have the same story. Parents respect their kids, and of course, it's easier, but it depends on the way, maybe, some people, they have different ways, of living, and during the lifetime. Sometimes, they need maybe, challenges, struggles. We are lucky we have wise people behind us, our parents, and that's why for me it wasn't the case. I'm like at home there in India. I will go soon and live there again for 4 months or 5 months next year. That's why, like, with their parent or with our parents in India, and that's why, like, even I will go alone just with the kid, and that's pretty okay with me. I don't feel like, worried, afraid, or whatever. I feel like at home.
so you were accepted immediately by the family of your husband.
Yeah, for sure. And that's, his mother, like, he told her whenever she saw us, so she saw me for the first time, she told her that, okay, this is my daughter, because the whole family was together. Brother, sister, mother, father. and she said, "This is my daughter, like a real one, such you are such pretty, and this one like her, and you will be the same for me. You are the same. You are like my second daughter," and she always treated me, and she has been treated until now, and later on, she has been treating me like a daughter, the same. She doesn't divide, you know, Oksana, not Oksana, like. Oksana is like everyone, like another daughter. Yes.
I can see a comment from an Indian guy, so he's writing, it's not about the foreigner. Most of Indian parents don't want their kids out of community. So that's the thing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But he's into community. I mean, still, he's. I mean, I'm a good wife. I like we have all the traditions in the family. I mean, both of them. We don't divide, you know. I don't say, oh, okay, you're like sick, you shouldn't do that. We won't celebrate it. We celebrate everything. We attend everything, all these buildings, all these churches. We divide. We respect in our love. We grow. We don't. I believe that you should always maintain your personality. I mean, I don't believe whenever you have some restrictions in love and a couple. And it should come naturally that you are who you are. Your husband shows you like as a person, as a completed, you know, part. And that's right. Like you should grow when you are completed, but growing together, it's something bigger, you know. That's why we don't have, when people ask me, you know, it's quite typical. They ask me in Russia that, like, kind of, what's about food? What's about traditions? I don't know, whatever, religion. I say, but what should happen? I really don't understand, because we don't have such things. We can discuss something in the family, you know, family stuff, what to do, where to go, what to buy, but we have never had, you know, some quarrels or like disputes about like religion, food. Okay. For me, it's like, okay, different is different. It's okay. It's just different. It's not just, you know, something from the aliens. It's just, okay, different food is okay. If we are going to rest, to India, it's okay. I mean, we are completely, you know, matched. I mean, of course, we discuss some things, but it's not according to India or religion or food or traditions. We don't have such stuff in the family inside. Just family stuff in general, but not particular, you know, about.
That's really great. I think that's how it should be. Two people should really respect each other, then it would be successful, yeah. Especially from different cultures and backgrounds.
You respect your personal borders, the borders of your partner, right? If he says it's appropriate for him to keep his hair long, it's okay. But people ask me, you know, sometimes now it's better because, of course, our friends, they know about him a lot, and they asked me before that, okay, how's it going? His hair is too long. I say, and what? And what should I do that? It's okay. Like, I mean, just long hair. It's it's good. He keeps his traditions and he keeps his way, which he chose before, and now he's keep doing that. It's good, I think, when a person is stable, you know, that if you have chosen, you should go ahead. That's stability. Why he should be changed? I met him as I met him. He was like that, and he was in a turban. He was with a long. I mean, I didn't see his long hair, but later on, I understood. Like we were reading, that his hair is longer than mine. But it's no, you know, you don't fall in love in hair, you know. Or you don't fall in love into, you know, Indian food. You fall in love with the person. And it's like, you know, some additional stuff which you have, like traditions, you have food, you have like spices, whatever. The family, you know, from all over the world. And that's just additional, but it's not the main, you know, that I should keep my eye on it. That it's very important. It's like the part of the person. of his personality, different parts, and
Yes, of course. Yeah.
that's it.
And I will still ask you this question again. So, because both of you are from totally different background, religion, upbringing, so were there some difficulties in accepting maybe each other, or everything just went smoothly and you never felt any differences at all? Because it's also possible.
Due to the background, yeah.
Because everything is different, culture is different, background, religion is totally different, and I know that many people, they don't even know who Sikhs are. When I tell some of my friends, okay, I'm married to a Sikh, who are Sikhs? We don't know anything about them.
Yeah, I think it's not about our family. For us, we made our background like our strengths, that it means we have different points of view. Sometimes, I mean, we have the same values, I mean, in life, but different points of view, different attitude to like some things. It's okay. And it's, you become open-minded, and you can solve things in a better way because you have not only, for example, Russian way of thinking, and now you have like something different, Eastern, and we can say like this one, my Ukrainian, and we have different angles. We can just, I think it's our, it's not our weakness, it's our strength that it could, it helps us because he makes me calm, he can harmonize me, I can like making him stronger in another way, like and like sometimes I'm faster, sometimes I need to be slower, sometimes like I don't know, we like match in different ways. Whenever I use my background, he can complete it with his background, it's like kind of completed picture. We don't have such, or like some things like defects in the picture. If it's more than from my side in this question, it's okay. It means in another question, it's more from his side, and it's like you are exploring. It's, more interesting to be married with a foreigner because you are exploring, step by step, because I wasn't in India when I was little, right? But he said, oh, Oksana, it's typical for us. Oh, Oksana, you see that it's okay. He says, honey, it's like, it's how we live, And step by step, you are exploring, the person. And because with Russian, you mean, that whenever you meet, you understand that you had the same background, the same villages, the same grandparents, the same schools, kindergartens. But here you had everything. Whether it's completely different, and it makes it, charming. That every time you have something, some parts which are new,
Yes, exactly. Yes, you always learn something new. Yeah,
For sure. You see, and you still are you still doing that? I mean, after so many years of being married.
yeah, I think so. I'm still learning something new, especially about the religion, about some historical facts, and it's very interesting to learn. Because if you marry to someone from your own culture, then it's not the same experience, of course. I think it's much more interesting, and it makes you more open, more tolerant towards others. That's what I believe.
For sure. You see, you became stronger. That
Yes,
you're mentally stronger. And your kids, they're physically, physically and mentally, anyway, they're stronger. From different parts of the world, you were connected to.
yes, and we always teach them to respect everyone. We tell them about different religion, different people, different nationalities. That everyone is the same. That's what Sikhism is teaching us. Yeah. And I think it's important that kids also believe in that, and that they will grow nice people. That's what we want. I
Yeah.
think the parents want that. Yes,
But kids want to be growing in love, just in love for both parents. That's how it works. And no matter from which part of the world did you come from,
Yes, of course. That's the most important thing. And I would like to ask you, Which maid did you have? Was it a traditional Indian wedding? I think you have a few actually. So can you please tell us a little bit more?
Yeah, actually, it was by chance, and I mean, Ajit Pal's yes, grandfather, cousin grandfather, he predicted, he could foresee, I don't know, some things, the future, like kind of, he could see some things just. He had this, and he could tell sometimes to people what if he wants. If he wanted, he could tell. Yeah, he's gone now, but yeah, and Ajit Pal, he had a connection with him, and he told him that he would have 3 weddings. But he didn't tell that it would be one wife, actually. He didn't know that. He thought, okay, 3 weddings, okay. But yeah, actually we had 3. And first one, it was about the register office to make his documents that he can work here, yeah, and like keep doing in Russia, yeah, many things officially, because getting the resident permission. And later on, we had, like, after 4 months, we had a big wedding for like around 70 people, like 60 something, 5, 7. And it was with both traditions, I mean, Ukrainian and Indian. And but we had, of course, more Russian guests because his parents told us that, okay, we won't come. It's not appropriate, not convenient, and like better for you to come to us. And the next day, we just flew to India after our wedding, and and there we had again like a huge marriage, and in Gurdwara, and then we had. I mean, I got my name there, and then we had like a wedding, like to celebrate this. But in Gurdwara, you know, yeah, the main thing happened in Gurdwara. Whenever you put signatures, we are officially married. It means in 2 countries here, as we have two documents, both of them, that we are married, and there we are officially the family. Yeah, but that's wonderful. I mean, it's amazing because here our parents helped to organize the wedding, and his parents, we came, actually his family did everything. It's the best wedding ever. I will do it for my kids. Whenever you come and you do nothing, you just enjoy everything. Because they tell you, we have traditions, you go to their beauty salon, you're like, I don't know, you celebrate, like everything was settled. That's awesome. And usually they celebrate, like, they could celebrate up till 2 weeks, but we were like there 1 week. We did as much as we could, and to rest a little bit here, and it was pretty, you know, like in these movies. Yeah, like you are a star, movie star. And yes, it's wonderful. It's different and completely wonderful. Costumes, dresses, only Indian relatives, you know, you are in a completely different environment. And but it's safe. I mean, it's pretty, I mean, for me it was natural too. I mean, just different, but very, you know, fabulous. It's amazing for your exciting, gorgeous, in like in the sense of colors, yeah, and traditions. Yes, we are lucky.
Experience, I think, that you could marry in different traditions. Okay, in Russia, your husband experienced Russian traditions, and you experienced Indian ones. That I think that's the best that you got this chance.
That's true.
What about the language? Do you understand a little bit of Punjabi or Hindi? Do you speak mostly Russian at home or English?
Yeah, actually, like usually when we talk at home, we speak English. And when we are with friends or family, we speak Russian. Or when he's at work, he speaks Russian because he's fluently, he has like C2 level. And I mean, Punjabi, I know a bit. I know like some things I could understand. But whenever I think I go there, because it's like difficult to learn in Russia, to learn Punjabi without any, like, I mean, except my husband, I mean, who is Punjabi, who is closer to me. I mean, whenever I go to India, I will learn more because I learn faster. I learned it, you know, first 2 times when I was in India with parents, with family. And now, now I will learn more, I think. because his parents, they don't speak English so much. And I will be working in India in English, but speaking at home in Punjabi. Yes, there are like 3 languages in the family, and plus for kids it will be 3 languages, I think. And
Big advantage, I think, for the kids that they can speak so many languages from the beginning. Yeah, of course.
we'll make it work, yeah, for both traditions and.
Sorry?
No, yeah, we'll make it work. I just, as we see it, till the age of 7, they will know 3 languages. That would be important.
And of course, when you live in the country, the language comes naturally, I think. It's much easier and you can learn it much faster, of course. Because here in Russia, you can't speak Punjabi with anyone except with your husband. That's all.
Yeah, he's busy. He's like, he needs to, and you can't speak, you know, at the beginning. At the beginning, you need to learn to discuss simple things, connect, you know, the words. It's not about, you know, speaking. It's about learning. You can speak whenever you have something already, you know, some words to speak. Yeah, that's true.
I would say that husbands are not very good teachers, according to me, because they just think, okay, you have to learn the language, you will learn it by listening, okay, you are watching movies, you are doing this, you are hearing me talking in Punjabi, but okay, to teach you really to sit every day and try something, it's not the case, for sure. But I think with time you will learn. And of course, if you go to India for some time and stay there, I don't know, for a few months at least, it will help a lot, for sure.
Sure. Yeah, but I can understand, but I can't speak so fast. But yeah, we'll work on it, I think.
And I would like to ask you, what was your first impression about India? How did you feel there? How did you like it? Were you shocked maybe about some things, or you just felt like at home?
Oh yeah, actually it was like a home. Yeah, I mean, yes, I just remember this smell of spices for the first time, and they're like very hot. It's like humidity level. It was like incredible. We came in summer for the first time in July, and it was like we would never go there in summer again, and because it was like a bit tough, but I mean, yeah, India is great. It's very rich. I mean, with very rich culture, a lot of new things. You can just keep watching and keep you can keep it in mind. What can people do? How to do it? Maybe you can use it. It's it's like kind of being an explorer, you know. But in general, yeah, it's safe, colorful, and just, you know, interesting. Yeah, for me, it's like being an explorer the first time. Then you become habitual with some stuff whenever you come second time, third time. But anyway, food is fabulous. I'm a big fan of Indian food. And you can grow fatter faster because, like, you like it. You're extremely into it, you know? That's where I like.
Good. And what do you like the most about India?
Oh, I guess people. People are great. That's hospitality. That's how they how do they make it work? Their attitude. I mean, they're quite friendly, cheerful, smiling. And yes, helpful. Yeah, I guess people are the best in this country.
Yeah, but that is totally different, I would say. You don't feel the same in other states. I don't know if you travel to some other places except Punjab.
Yeah, a bit. Yes, in New Delhi, we have some friends. In Goa, it's completely different. It's different food even. Everything is different. Even for my husband, it was a big surprise. Because people are different, food is different, things are a bit different. Not the same. Yeah, Punjabi is like Punjab and Punjabi are like people there. You feel like at home with them. And then, yes.
And was there something what maybe was shocking for you, or you didn't understand, accept, or you didn't feel any negativity?
Mm, I shocking. Actually, it's no, I don't think so. Is there any country they have some things, some cases, but I mean, not something that I could be stunned and I couldn't understand. If something, some little things, of course, I asked my husband why, and he just explained to me every time. If I don't understand what's going on, why the person is sleeping in the middle of the road, he could say, yeah, he's like homeless and it's okay because it's warm here. And like in winter, people will bring him blankets and food and feed him. Say, okay. And when it's just surprising whenever you are going to different sites from New Delhi and you see that people are sleeping on the pavement just in the middle of the road, and you can't understand why. But I mean, I thought just maybe, I don't know. But he says, no, it's fine. It's pretty okay that people can see them, can feed, okay. Just some things, but nothing about being so much, shocked or surprised. Everything is like different.
How did you feel that people were staring at you? Because I think many foreigner girls, they don't like that everyone is just, that they get extra attention and everyone is just looking at them. Did you feel uncomfortable about that, or?
Oh, yeah, actually they do that. They can do, but when I'm with the husband, they can't allow themselves, to watch so much because he's big or he's thick, and I mean, they're, I guess, not afraid, but they feel that it's not good to stare at someone like a wife of a man.
Yeah, but when they see a sick guy next to the woman, they are afraid indeed, because six, they will protect if it's needed.
Protect, yeah. That's why, like, whenever I'm with his family or with him, usually I were with somebody. I wasn't alone. That's why, I mean, that was the case. Maybe with different Indians, it could be different, but with my husband, I didn't feel, because they can look fast, and then, like, they can't keep an eye on you. I didn't feel that something is bad is going on. No.
We're in the same hands. And I would like to ask now about your husband's experience in Russia, because he studied in Russia, and how fast did he adjust to this country? What does he love about Russia the most? Because he's living there for quite some time now. And did he face any negativity or maybe even racism because he is Sikh, and you know that many people, they don't know who Sikhs are, and they think sometimes that they're Muslims, they get attacked or something like that. Did he face any problems like that?
No, actually, Russians are pretty okay with him. I mean, they're pretty friendly, and they love Indians usually. They were surprised at the beginning of our relations that they were surprised, like, who is he, why is he wearing this turban, and but in general, no aggressiveness for sure. No, he faced some troubles with food, but later on, I mean, even before our meeting, first one, because he was worried what to eat. But now he's like at home. He knows people. He knows Russian. He knows their food, what to buy, what to eat, where to find good food, for him special, or to cook, where, like, or come home to eat. I mean, now it's pretty okay. We didn't have in Russia. People actually, they love Indians. We don't have such cases that they could be aggressive or something, impulsive. They usually ask, like, where are you from, and some things. and they usually listen to him carefully because he is different. And what does he think? What is his background? What is his opinion? Yeah, I think he has positive. He loves Russia. He loves people actually the same. He loves that Russians, they're like brave, hospitable, open-minded, and they can be with you. They're not. We are not quite, closed people. I mean, there are many people who could communicate with you, easygoing, invite you into. It was many times with us. He could find friends anywhere in the street, and then we go to visit them, and we become friends. It's not for the first time. Yes.
Yes. So I think they're very friendly, very open, and of course, it's easy for them to get some
Yeah.
friends. Yeah, yeah, that's true.
You are find you can get friends easily, That's how it works.
Was it easy for your husband to find a job in Russia?
As for everyone, because we made his documents, and some people believe it's difficult for foreigners. But according to our experience, it depends on who you are, which kind of specialist you are. I mean, if you're a good specialist, and he's a great surgeon with great hands, and he's blessed to do that. That's why, and he's a good person, and he has been studying hard. And of course, some troubles. According to the logic of life, with documents, we need to make them. But it's, some bureaucracy procedures, but not too difficult that he's jobless. No, we can't say it. So, no. It's it's about you as a personality. Yes, some stuff with documents, but nothing, incredible that you can't can't sort out. You can. It's just a bit different with documents, but it's okay if you're a good specialist.
Yes, of course, it's important, but also it's very important in Russia that's to know the language, because without language, it's very difficult to find a job. That's why
And
not
to treat
everyone can
people,
find it.
Of course. Yeah, but thanks God, he has very strong character, willpower, and he made it work every time, whenever he needed to move to another city, to find a new job, to change something. He every time made it work how he wanted. And Russian or not Russian, it doesn't matter in general.
Are you planning to stay in Russia in the future, or would you like to move somewhere, or you are open to any options?
Yeah, I guess the third one, because right now we are staying here and we are happy. But later on, who knows? Because we are growing. Personal growth, development, self-development, and maybe later, whenever we decide to teach somewhere in any university abroad, or we could move. We are pretty okay. We are in line with my husband that if we need to move to another city, move just to study, to work. We just collect our stuff and move. And we are okay with that. Whatever is good for the family, we can do that.
Yeah, of course.
That's how we decide. Yeah. Not sure about now, but later, who knows?
Yeah, you never know what will happen in the future. That's true. And you already mentioned that you like Indian food a lot. And may I ask, what is your favorite dish? Which dishes do you cook mainly at home? And how does your husband like Russian cuisine? Do you cook something from Russian food, or which one do you prefer?
Yeah, I think yes. We cook at home together. We can cook together separately. He can cook, I can cook, and my favorite one is, I guess, chicken masala, or sometimes, not often, but yeah, I love the spices. Paneer is really awesome. Yes, paneer masala. And of course, Indian tea, I can drink it every day. And it's like tea masala, very, very nice, very like, okay, it gives you energy. It's like your breakfast. And it's good for digestion. And for him, like, and mango lassi, we cook it. I mean, we do many things at home. Actually, everything is tasty, it's delicious. Just like if it's cooked well, it's delicious, always. And about Russian food, he can eat time to time, but he needs to eat something spicy every day. And he likes some Russian stuff. I mean, and potatoes and how the vegetables could be cooked, together. And with the store, like, I mean, it's cool. He likes many things. Of course, vegetarian, but it should be spicy because many Russians did. But we cook at home, it's okay. Because without like spicy, plain food, he can't eat. Yes, for sure. But yes, in general, he's okay. Not totally Russian. He's not Russian, but he can pick up some stuff if we are traveling or he needs to eat on his way or something. He can manage, but we take something spicy with it. Because without spices, it's pretty complicated.
Your husband vegetarian?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
he's vegetarian. Yeah.
Is it easy for him to live in Russia? Why I'm asking? Because many people ask, how does your husband like Russian food? I say that my husband is vegetarian. As you know, in Russian cuisine, you don't have so many vegetarian dishes. But we went to Russia and we went to some restaurant. I asked, do you have something vegetarian? They say, yes, we have fish. I say, fish is not for vegetarians. Then we have only salad. That's all. And nothing else. So I wonder, is it easier for your husband to survive in Russia being vegetarian?
Yeah, he's habitual of finding food. I know what he eats. And yeah. We are habitual of combining food, of buying here, there. Like, I mean, we are pretty okay now. Maybe some years ago it was difficult, but now you don't know where to buy, where to find faster, because he's hungry, like, okay, and you are somewhere like on the way, you are traveling. But in general, yes. Now it's okay. He knows, I know how to manage it. Yes, now it's fine. Of course, vegetables, we have less vegetables in Russia, it's for sure. It's obvious. But, I mean, we made it work. Just... to find, we buy a lot of Indian food, by the way, and cook Indian food. I mean, it works. It works. Yeah, he doesn't suffer.
I think you can find Indian shops, at least in Moscow, you can find quite a few of Indian shops. And I think they're opening more and more, so you can find something what you're missing from India, yes.
Yes. Some, yes, you can go to the fair, and... find it easily. Like sometimes we go specially, or we bring from India. Now it's because of COVID we didn't go, but later, like soon I will go, and some parents will come of our friend. She's like finishing the university here on her graduation. They're coming, and usually we bring a lot of cages of food stuff, and that's why we can survive 1 year, 2 years, and he doesn't miss India too much because we have stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, we miss India, but we are trying to find India here.
Yes. In the bigger city, I think it's much easier to find some shops and restaurants.
For sure, you're right.
Yeah, there are many good Indian restaurants in Moscow. I think some of them are closed already, unfortunately, but I remember really good ones. Even my husband was impressed that it was so tasty. Because in Europe, it's not always you can find a good, authentic Indian restaurant. That's the problem in some countries. Not everywhere, of course. But
yeah, it could be a problem. My husband says, "Oh, okay, I could better." I say, "Yeah, of course, but yeah, sorry." It's because but it's okay. He says, "Yeah, I can eat, but it could be cooked better." I say, yeah, of course, but maybe they don't put enough spices, don't put because for Russians, they cook for Russians usually, and Russians, they don't understand. They're like, so many spices, less spices,
Yeah, I prefer less spices. Not everyone can handle very spicy food. Even my friends, when I cook something Indian for them, I have to cut a lot of spices, yeah, otherwise they won't be able to eat it. Yeah, that's true. And I think your husband also, he likes to cook, right?
Yeah, he's excellent actually at cooking. Maybe one day he'll open his little Indian restaurant when he gets older, when he will be retired, because he's a great cook. He's like wonderful at it. Yes.
But I always tell my husband, you have to open an Indian restaurant. He loves cooking, not only Indian food, but just experimenting with different stuff. And I'm always surprised how tasty it is. So
Yeah, we are lucky wives, you see.
yeah, that's true. Because
Our
not all
husbands.
husbands love cooking, and not especially Indian husband. Many things that it's just that the woman should.
It's rare.
No, yeah, yes, it's not for men. Cooking is not for men, yeah. But luckily, our husbands are not like that, and they think differently, and they enjoy.
Thanks God. Thanks God.
I don't think you would be happy with a husband who will say, "Okay, you're a woman. Go to the kitchen and just cook. I will take rest. I'm tired. I just came from work. Yeah, not going to
But
do
it's
anything."
fun too. It's kind of time spending together when you're cooking, creating, and eating together. I mean, that's wonderful. I think so.
And I would like to ask you one question, which I ask all the girls always, because it's important to listen to different opinions. I would like to ask you, what would you recommend to the girls who are in relationship with Indian men? How to understand that man is serious, how to behave to prevent misunderstandings or mistakes in future. What would you recommend?
See, I think it's quite personal. I mean, as I told you before, it's more about personality. But if we talk about Indians, but again, you see, I know that Hindu, they're a bit different because we have some friends. And I can tell about, in general, what I have learned according to my experience. We have been together for 7 years and about Indians. I think it's something in general, something particular about Indians that first of all, you should, as for me, you should, if you can, keep your personality untouched in a good way that you can save it, for your kids, for your lifetime. And I think it's of utmost importance. And about different cultures, it means that you need to understand in advance that whenever you begin your relationships, you need to understand that you should be they're like synchronized. Not one person is demolished by another, but if you are ready to be synchronized with a different man, a different culture, it means that you shouldn't suppress each other, like we'll eat only that or I will eat only that. And it would bring you happiness. You can, enrich your characters, enchant your relations, each other. You can make each other stronger. If you are ready to do that, because I know but about you should always keep your eyes open, at the beginning, that you should see. You will see during, I know, even, months is more than enough. And you will see whatever you want to see. Even sometimes one day is enough. You will see who is he, what does he want? Is he ready to be like a man or a husband in the future? And you will see that if he is a real man, and it will be always like that. And I think that's how it works. And it brings happiness. If you don't want to be, illusioned by, I don't know, a picture of a foreigner or something, if you are reasonable, mindful, just keep watching, and whenever you understand that's it, that's the best man. And just be ready to be open-minded, because it's about growing together. It's not about suppressing, In my country, in my background, we don't use these words. I mean, in a bad way. That we will do that because in India we do that. No, we discuss. Can we do that? If we can, we can. If we can't, we don't do it. And it will work. It will work.
Yes, I completely agree with you. That's brilliant suggestion. Yeah, for the girls, yeah, I think they should listen and analyze everything before getting married with someone from totally different culture. Because there can be misunderstandings and you have to talk about it before, of course. And what do you think? Did India change you somehow? Okay, you're not living there, but still you went there and you stayed in India and you're planning to go there for a longer time. So what did it change in you?
I think it brought me maybe some harmony, and I became more well balanced. I think it's just completed some parts of my personality. It's hard to say, but more about the balance and harmony, as for me personally.
Can you say that it became your second home now?
Yeah, for sure. It's for sure. Family, if we don't divide countries and families,
Yes.
Then for us, both of them.
Yeah, that's really nice to hear. Yeah, because not everyone, not all wives of Indians feel really comfortable in India, and for you, this country was special. You never went there before. You didn't know much about Indian culture, but still you could adjust really well. So
Yeah, but my husband, he was with me. I knew him that if he is nice, India would be nicer.
That's true. So you can say that the most important thing to have a wonderful husband, and the rest will come automatically.
You see, just additional stuff to your husband, like personality, country, and everything,
Yeah, that's true. Oksana, it was really nice talking to you again. Yes, and I'm sure our listeners also enjoyed our conversation. And I would like to thank you. I would like to thank everyone who were listening to us. And if you have any questions and you would like to ask something, Oksana, please feel free to contact her, or you can write some comments under our interview and ask anything you like. You can follow Oksana's profile. You can see that it's a very friendly, open-minded person, a wonderful family, and I would like to wish you all the best and in everything, with work, with with choosing the country where you are going to stay later on, because it's also important for you, for your kids, for everyone, of course. And I wish you a wonderful journey to India when you go there next time. Did you say that you are planning to go to India sometime soon?
Yes,
Can you
in
hear me?
February. Yes. Yes,
Oh,
here.
in February. Yeah, that's really nice. Yeah, so I wish you a wonderful journey, and I hope to talk to you again. It's always a pleasure to meet you. And
The same here. All the best for you. Thank you for great opportunity to talk, to feel it again, to experience it again. It's wonderful. Yeah.
thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's always a
I'm
pleasure.
grateful.
Yes, all the girls are talking there, all open and nice, friendly. So I'm enjoying all the conversations, and I hope we will meet again. It's not our last conversation. So we will keep in touch anyway. And I wish you a wonderful day.
Thank you. You too. You too. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for this opportunity.
Yes, thank you very much. Take
Thank
care.
you. Take care.